I don't think I'm gonna get everybody, but I think I saw in the rake earlier. Hey, Hemlock, Leafy, Dola, Heart Trip, Oodles. Oh, are we talking about the Final Fantasy things? Leafy got the Fat Cat badge. I see. All I can think of upon seeing that is the cat that says who won or lost in Splatoon. That's all I can think of when I see it, because it is kinda the same colors. Judd, that's the name. Also, I don't remember what FF8 Ifrit looks like, but I personally think Oodles would prefer Final Fantasy X Ifrit. Because Final Fantasy X Ifrit has a six-pack, big claws, and is very muscular, and Yuna also sits on his shoulder and rides him. I think I showed Oodles the Ifrit summon in FF10, and she was like, yeah. Yeah. Which is valid, you know? Alright, on to why this is going to be an incredibly depressing, stream. So we need to make money. 8 Ifrit's like a werewolf? Interesting. Interesting. I like barely remember anything about FF8 because the playthrough I watched, he just made himself stupid busted with triple triad cards, and yeah. I don't remember 9 Ifrit either. I remember I told Oodles that she would probably like La Garo from SMT. I think I showed her the one. And she was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is going to be a depressing stream because of this. Oh god, what was it called? Is that it? No. Or, oh god, I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. 1 second. What the hell was the name? Ascori. Ascori. Yeah. Yes, Hemlock. Basically, this particular Suezo, it comes with really busted starting stats, but it dies in 1 week. Every single time. So basically what you're supposed to do with it is just have it enter, like, some garbage tournaments to earn you money, and then it immediately dies. So we are effectively running like some kind of weird, I don't know what else to call it, like a slaughterhouse, you know? Like it's not great. It's not great. No, I do not want you to participate in that turning. I want you to participate in this one. That's fine. Those look like the bottom menu option, then get depressed and the ranch shows up to eat. Oh, yeah. I get that now. It took me a second, but... A long autumn rain! Yeah. I was originally going to play, like, a bunch of demos for stream today, but... I recorded a lot today, and I didn't want to crash out, so I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Also, I need... my controller. No, I do not want to go back to title. No. What the... That's just a dinosaur roar. You can't trick me. Could you die? Thanks. Oh my god. I mean, it can't do any damage to me, so it's not like I'm ever gonna lose. I wish you could just skip the fights. But this will be what it's gonna look like. But I get money, which then allows me to actually train my monsters well, which is cool. I also looked into what you have to do to unlock Zilla, and it's such a pain in the ass that safe to say I don't think we'll be unlocking Zilla. We might be able to get a Beaclon, but or Beaclon. But no Zilla, probably. Yeah, I really wish you could just skip these fights, but... I need money. I need money. It's like straight up just incredibly inefficient to train my monster the way I am right now. Do not like the eyeball. Don't be mean to Suezo. Suezo's the best. Suezo's so cute. I used Suezo quite a bit when I was younger. Just because you don't want to fuck it, Oodles, doesn't mean it's not likable. You know? Be nice to Suezo. Come on. Come on. I know you have low loyalty, but jeez. A lot of this is just gonna be me sitting here. I didn't really play Tamagotchi today. I think I logged in to get like some clothes and stuff. But that's it. Gonna dress your me up atrociously? I mean, you're married to them apparently, so, you know, that's just gonna make your life worse. I can wear garbage clothes. It doesn't do much to how towards how I see myself, so you're just hurting yourself by dressing my me up in garbage clothes. Cause then when you go out in public, it's like, why is your partner wearing like a pig outfit? I think I saw a funny... Oh wait, yeah, I did give Oodles a new outfit today, actually, speaking of. Cause there was an avocado outfit in the shop. So Oodles is just wearing a like avocado suit. Like she just looks like a giant walking avocado. And her me loved it, by the way. So she was a big fan. I don't, honestly. Yeah, just win the fight without any advice, please. I'll just sit here and read chat. This may just become like a chatting stream, honestly. Because this is gonna be what it is. And then I think we have to watch the death cutscene every single time. Which is also painful. But you can get a stupid amount of money doing this. Need to get more silly hats for work. Yeah, silly hats are never a bad call. I do not like the scorpion Suezo, I will be honest. Suezo's weird eyes only look good on Suezo. Also the color. Alright, I got a heal badge. I don't even know what that does. Quasi, look, congratulations. Yeah, you can have a praise. You're gonna die today, so... There it is! I have a sunflower and something 4th of July theme coming, so I gotta keep up morale. Here's our first ever death cutscene. You still gonna be mean to it, Oodles? It died. Look, Colt is crying. I'm sorry. Master, it said every living creature will die someday. We can't fight against nature. Yeah, it died of natural causes. It said though monsters die as its soul lives. Yeah, I'm gonna hate on it. Rip, I guess. No, we are not holding a funeral. That's way too expensive. You hear that? You hear that, Oodles? Even though the monster dies, the soul lives on. That thing's gonna haunt you. You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and there's just gonna be a giant eyeball looking at you and it's gonna go wee or whatever Suezo's little laugh sounds like. It is unfortunate that you have to watch the death cutscene every time, and I don't think there's a way to skip it. So that is unfortunate. But the guide thing that I looked at straight up was like, yeah, just get 16 of these and just compete all the time. So that's fun. You just get these things out and throw them in every single fight you can find. This gives me 2,000 in disc chips. Let's go. But yeah, so I'll probably mix this in a little bit more. I do not want to give it AA advice. Alright, go have fun. What's the thing that Rex says in Xenoblade 2? When you send off your people on adventure? Oh yeah, don't forget to have fun! That thing, when you send people off on the little, like, missions you send people off on in Xenoblade 2. You know what I'm talking about. At the camp with Vandam and all that, or, you know. You know. People that know. Don't forget to have fun. Anchor shot. Okay, these are so much faster if I don't give advice, actually. So much faster, and I don't even have to pay attention. I can just vibe. I was gonna say something, but Harry isn't here, so yeah, Harry's got stuff to do. I'm the winner. I worked very hard for that one. All right. 2,150. I got some disc chips. Nice. Quasi, yeah. Here, have some praise your last day alive. Yeah, I wish you could skip the cutscene. Wish you could skip the cutscene. We're gonna see a lot of these. Get the Xenoblade 2 and I finish X. Can I die next? No, there's a long line. I'm in the line, you know, it's a long line. And there's about 500 million Suezo in front of us, too, so... The chanting is pretty hilarious, though, I gotta say. Also, you're not allowed to die. Winner, nothing. Just casually making a pet cemetery? Is the old man called Quasi? I hope not. I would want to die before then, I think. Bam, 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 bam. I forgot the name again, by the way. Was it Oscori? Oh my god, it was. Oof, I just guessed. The old guy is named Pabs. F. I didn't intend for that, but it's pretty funny because, you know, press F and all that. It's the 4th week, and I don't think there's a tournament this week. So we're gonna freeze you. And we're gonna get Wormtick out. And, go let Wormtick take a nap. Hey, you just woke up, I know, go to sleep. I can't give you a mint leaf, actually. You might be kind of stressed, let's just make sure. Alright, now I go nap. Which food? We want to give it a cup of jelly. Eat well. I do need to make sure I don't screw up the, thing for you as well. Let me pull that up. Actually. The cocooning guide. Had it pulled up. Here we go. Okay, so the worm has to be grade C, D, or E, 80 or higher loyalty, has been fed 30 cup jelly. The worm is between 4 years old and, yeah, so just 4. On June week 4, the worm has 0 fatigue and 7 stress or less. How old is this thing currently? It is currently 2 years, 6 months. So we will continue. We will continue the training. And we mostly just want to study and run. Because I want it to be an expedition monster if I can help it. That would be the ideal. Because that's some of the best money we can make. I do love its little leggies that it has. You seem well. If you're tired tomorrow, I'll be sad. Okay. We are not competing in the official tournament. We would not win. I need to sell that star prune. Here's your cup jelly. Yeah, God, we have so much money to work with now. 5th diamond. Now we can get a fun can. I'll send these 5 marks. You have mail. Who's it from? Look at this. Is it the fun can? Oh no, it's just the shop. I need to sell this. And very valuable badge that shows a monster's status. Ooh, I can sell it for 5,000. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are cooking in the money department now. Amazing. What's the battles look like this week? Ooh, there's a free-for-all. For 4,000? Yeah, we're gonna do that free-for-all. For sure. Okay, you're gonna run? $14, nice. Study. You still seem well. We are going to train. Actually, just rest. Just rest. I don't want to deal with that. We can just take a nap. Wormtick is very well. Actually, maybe I should. The last ones are kind of hard to make work. Because you're going to skip your meal if I do this. I do have to get you 30. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go to town, freeze you up. Because it's just less time you'll be out, so it's less off your lifespan. Oh god, I'm... Ski? I need to get an easier name, is what I need to do. I think there's a... Okay, we're just gonna do this one into... It's Oscori. But... Make sure the music doesn't start. We're just gonna do this. Oh, this might potentially be harder. Because it needs the... It's this one, but yeah. How Bugs will be when she sees Beaclon? I'm hoping, you know? I'll also be happy because I always wanted to use one of those things, but... They made the unlocking requirements in these earlier games, like... What kid is going to do this unless they just, like, stumble upon it randomly? You know? It's so hyper-specific, the unlock conditions for these things. I remember as a kid, I thought it was just something as simple as, like, get to the, you know, higher ranks and you'll slowly unlock the ability to raise more monsters, but... Strategy guides? I couldn't afford strategy guides. If I was getting a strategy guide, you know, I had to get it for something lengthy. So I had like a Kingdom Hearts strategy guide and the Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 strategy guide. And I had the Luigi's Mansion one because my parents got that one for me when they got me the game. But, that's it. That's all I had. The only other things I would get is occasionally at the book fair, I would get, like, the fucking things that were, like, top 1,000 cheat codes, 2006 or some shit. Would not have been 2006. Would have been, like, 2002. But, still. I got those a lot. No, I do not want to give advice. Yeah, don't worry. A is going to destroy this furry. Yeah, that's not really a furry. They don't have the full suit. That's a Kemono Mimi at best. GameFAQs came along. I never used GameFAQs. I used something called Cheat Code Central. I remember there was a guide I looked at for Ocarina of Time because back then I would, for games that I couldn't experience myself or didn't know how to, sometimes I would just look at a strategy guide for it, like one of the in-depth strategy guides. And it was kind of like looking at a text Let's Play. And Cheat Code Central had all these guides written by people where they would basically just talk about the game as they were going through it. And I specifically remember there was this one Ocarina of Time strategy guide that I found, like, kind of hilarious just because, the person was just really horny. Like, there was apparently a running bit with their guides where they would rate the hotness level of every one of, like, the women in the game at the end. So I remember reading this Ocarina of Time strategy guide, and I got to the end, and I just thought it was, like, just kind of awkward at the end, because they're like, and now for the most important part of the guide, we're gonna rank, like, all of the people. And, I remember them being like, Impa gets a C, who is this granny? But then, like, Nabooru gets, like, they were like, holy shit, look at her. And stuff. And, yeah, it was weird. I remember just, like, thinking it was really cringy as a child, even. I was like, I don't even know who any of these characters are, but it's just kind of weird and cringy. But that was game guides back in the day. Oh, hey, we won by default. Yeah, I remember reading a lot of guides and stuff like that, and I would just straight up read strategy guides back and forth, just front to back, constantly. I'm pretty sure the Kingdom Hearts one and the Final Fantasy X and X-2 one was the one I just read front to back the most. Like, I can still see the pictures of some bosses and stuff in my head. I think despite that, I still never got the Ultimate Blade, just because I was like, that's too much work. I never really grinded for anything in games. Once I got to the end of the game, I was just like, well, I want to just start a new playthrough now. So. Remember when I said this was going to be a depressing episode? Remember that? I think it's lived up to its name. For the stream title. We've had, like, what, 4 funerals now? Like how it makes a microwave ding when you defrost your monster. Okay, my style is back to even. Your loyalty is 90. Do not need to enter into that. We're going to go train. You're going to study. Yes, who is it? It's the fun can! I'm so glad I applied for this. I wonder what's inside. This is my first fun can. I've got to combine these and... Done! Here it is! Oh, is this how you unlock the weird duck? Pretty cute doll, huh? What's wrong, Wormtick? You want this doll? What do you think? Shall we give it to it? I don't know. This feels like the unlock conditions for that thing. Let me go look up here. What's that thing called? Duckin', I think. Yeah. Okay. Create your first quack doll by collecting 5 diamond marks. Colt will mail them off to receive a fun can. After the first is made, attend the Toral's expedition with Rovest. Requires a C grade or higher monster with 210 life and 50 fame, and retrieve the strong glue from the tree near the beginning. You must assemble the first quack doll before the strong glue can appear. Has to have 350 int. With the strong glue, create a second quack doll. Automatically become the quack doll. It can be used as a combining ingredient. Combine any 2 monsters with the fully assembled quack doll to unlock / make a duckum. Sure, you're right. Here you go. It would be cool if we could get another fun can. Wait, do you feed it to them, or... It doesn't say if you give it to them or you keep it. I think you have to keep it. Huh. I mean, I don't really care, because I have no interest in a duckum at all. So we're just gonna go back to Beaclon. What we're really here for. Okay. Alright, back to training. Go run. Where? Wormtick seems well. Rest so we don't screw things up. Damn, Saribot got 2 at once. I love bot-on-bot warfare. Who is it? Look at this. Oh, errantry is cheap. I get a magic banana from this. Not really crazy about any of these tournaments. Okay, the Gemini pod is what I definitely want to win. So don't let me forget about that. We gotta get to May. I need another Gemini pot. It helps immensely. I believe the guide says you want 3 to 5 of those. So yeah. Slither, slither. It will be cool to finally have this sick beetle. Were the requirements for unlocking monsters in Monster Rancher 3 this bad? Like, I don't remember getting anything super crazy in there either. But I can't quite recall. No, we want to rest. Once I get enough money too, I will be able to get really, really crazy gains on whatever monster I want to use. And we can probably beat the big tournament thing with the gains we'll be getting there. And I'll probably try to win with a Beaclon, because I unlocked it, so I wanna try. It feels right to do that. Success! The smartest worm you've ever seen. You seem well. Take your mint. Hopefully we get a sale next week. Alright, and this is when we're going to do the Gemini pot thing. God, these early Monster Ranchers were so weird. I mean, it's still not as weird as Evo, but... And I don't mean the bought by Saudi money Evo, I mean the Monster Rancher Evo. Wormtick seems well. Let's, rest. What is that? Oh, is that a Spheal? Our trip? That's amazing. Also, you have the cat, too. Awesome. We're going to town? Yes, we are. Okay. We are going to freeze you. And then we're gonna bring out our, Suezo. And you are going to go live out your life's goal of winning one single tournament. We have a spring rain. Battle. I don't need to give you advice. I don't think I've ever even unlocked any of the Twitch stuff. Maybe I should. At some point, if there's one that strikes my fancy. If there was like a Rosalina one or a Kirby one, that I could see myself doing. How much for it? But Leafy posting that forced my hands. Can't believe Leafy forced you to do that. I need... Go pull up a Final Fantasy XIV stream real quick. You're not missing anything here. Unless you consider watching a Suezo auto battle a good time. Yep, you gave up. That's right, nerd. F picked up the victory by default. That's right. It's your stream? I'm not someone that's going to be like, you have to watch my stream, though. Especially if I'm doing something boring. There's plenty of better things to watch. Yeah, you can get praise. You only live for a day. Especially if it's for an emote that people want. What's wrong, F? Colt, I'm sorry. We have been through this multiple times. We only knew this creature for a week. No, we shouldn't. I don't even know how much the funeral costs, but... Okay, let's go get the baby back out. Come on, Wormtick. My very, very smart worm baby. My extremely smart baby. And yeah, I let you rest before, so we don't have to worry about that. I gotta keep an eye on your age. Yeah, it's still 2 years. So we're getting close. I think we'll get Beaclon this stream. It'll take a bit, but we will get Beaclon this stream. And then the good news is, once I have unlocked it, I can Gen 1 anytime I want. I want to say how they did unlocking new monsters and stuff in what's it called? Monster Rancher 4. I want to say what they did was, you had to find the disc stones to unlock new ones, which were like very, very rare from like the little event that you do at like, I want to say it's the end of a season or the end of a year in Monster Rancher 3 where you like run around in the forest. I always loved that thing. It was super fun. Even more than the dungeons in Monster Rancher 4. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to let you do that. Whoops. My bad. Have another cup jelly. Yes, who is it? Is it a sale? I swear to God, I just bought stuff. Okay, never mind. Today is the birthday! Reminds me, I forgot to set a Tamagotchi live today. I had way too much stuff going on today. God. And I still feel guilty about... Ooh, I visited the place today and it's grown quite big. Here it is! Grows pretty fast. I wonder what kind of tree it'll become. I'll visit there again to see how it'll turn out. Well, we have to rest now. Ooh, I could win a crab's claw. We're gonna let you rest. You have mail. Ooh, bargains. Wormtick is very well. Shop. I have a discount. Is there anything for me to sell? No. Alright, mint leaf. And we train. Run. Okay, its life is going to be pretty crazy for when we do start doing, errantry. Which will be just wonderful. You seem well. Just gonna let you rest to reset things. I don't remember how many cup jelly I've given you, so I'm just gonna keep giving you cup jelly until it's time. Battle? Eh. Ooh, the star prune one would be good, actually. I don't know if you could win a C. Could you win a C? I think you could win a C. What about next week? We've got enough now. It's fine. We'll just keep training you up. I've got a pretty good amount of money to work with, so... Go sprint, my little baby. One more of those. I wonder what made them decide on a toucan being like the little familiar that we have. Why a toucan? Of all the things. Ow, my hand. I will also need to figure out what I want to eat after stream today. Because... my god. I'm going to need food because I did not eat too much today. I had a pretty filling dessert though, to be fair. Because randomly I was like, ooh, some sticky bun bread pudding sounds amazing. And I went out and got that because I strangely had the motivation to today. Wishing a good chicken parm place finds you. I wish. I wish so badly. Funnily enough, some of the best chicken parmesan I had was from like a... I'm guessing kind of a regional place. It was called Flying Biscuit Cafe. They had amazing chicken parmesan. And it was like kind of a breakfast brunch place, but their chicken parmesan was phenomenal. So often chicken parmesan here though is just like, they get the most basic, bland tasting ass chicken. And it's, you know, it's just like a piece of fried chicken you would get from a fast food place, basically. And, they just throw some sauce on it, and then, you know, melt some cheese on top. But there's no flavor. I really love, like, Parmesan chicken that actually has, like, the breadcrumb crust and, like, a bunch of herbs on it and stuff. That's my favorite kind. Share my grandma's recipe, but it's literally from memory as I go at this point. Oh, that's cool that you have a recipe like that, though. I wish I had some stuff like that. My mom used to make, this thing, she basically found, like, a faux black pepper chicken recipe online. And it was probably one of my favorite things to eat. And I wish I still knew how to make it. I've tried a few times to like make it from memory because I know kind of what goes in it, but it never comes out right. And it's so depressing for me, especially with like my little mental energy, to try a recipe and then it doesn't work out. Then I just like never want to do it again, basically. Which is completely antithesis to how cooking works, because you know, you optimize and there's a bit of trial and error and stuff sometimes, even if you are following a recipe. But yeah, my brain just turns off if it's a failure. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not making that again. / I don't feel like it. But I need a good staple like that I can make every week and I know my brain will want to eat. Whoop, no, not domino. Run. But I definitely need some more stuff like that I can just kind of make every week. I did make spaghetti last week. I kind of meal prepped some spaghetti with Italian sausage and just had that. Like the little bit of spaghetti I made was 3 meals for me. So that was good. I need to do more of that. 'Tis hard though. Enjoy your cup jelly. God, yeah, that's... Wiki's Suezo stuff makes it so much easier. Like, my god. You just never have to worry about money if you do that, even just a few times. I should have been doing that from the get, but I was like, oh, it seems kind of cheesy, but... Then once I realized how grueling actually doing errantry and stuff and expeditions in this game was, I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe it's for the best. Ooh, almost 600 HP. Yeah, you can get praised. I think, wow, we're still not to even. I must have been pretty harsh on you last time. Wow, you're doing great a lot. No, you can't get praised for that one, I'm sorry. Is it... Yay! That's exactly what I wanted. Use my final mint leaf. I came around at just the right time. Ugh. I still have so many codes in my email that I still feel bad about not using yet, but between recording 4 videos a day, it's just kind of hard to find a time to fit them in. And I would feel bad if a dev sent like a code to me to play on the main channel and then I like streamed it. I feel like they would feel like they were robbed. So I'm like, I don't want to stream them, but At the same time, it would be way easier to stream them. But it makes me feel guilty when I get a code and I, like, can't cover it. Stress yourself more. I mean, I wouldn't be stressing about these if I hadn't asked for the code. Praise it? Yeah, I can have a little praise. I specifically requested these 2 codes, but they were kind of far out. And I should have just said no because I didn't know what my schedule was going to look like 2-3 weeks from when I said yeah. But, I didn't. So, they're sitting there. Oh, apparently I'm too strict on it again. Study. But I think, oh my god, you get greats like every time now. Jeez. Luckily, I think Esoteric Ebb probably I'm going to be done with soon. And I don't think Mouse is a very long game in general, so... We should be good. Morgan's going to be gone for like 3 days because she's going to a wedding, not this weekend, but next weekend. So I'm going to be home alone and lonely for like 3 days. I'm going to have to find something to occupy myself with. Because I know I'm not just going to sit there and want to record all weekend. So I'll need to figure something out. Otherwise, I will just do what I usually do, which is doom scroll and lay in bed for way too long. Snuggle all the cats? I could do that too, yeah. Do that too. Even though Gil's kind of a jerk. Maybe I'll have a slumber party with the cats. Usually when Morgan's not here, I do let them sleep in the bedroom with me sometimes. Well, the ones that can be good sleeping in the bedroom. Which is not all of them. Spooky would get along with Gil? I don't think so. Gil is such an asshole. Likes no one but us. Mean to his brother and sister. Is actively terrified of every single human that is not us. Hell, if we go outside and he sees us walking back to the house, he always thinks we're strangers because cats tell who people are by scent. So, if we like walk up to the window and he's looking out of it while we're outside, he'll hiss at us. He is a grump who hates everyone except us. We open the door for someone, he bolts to his hiding spot. Yup, that's exactly what Gil does. Gil has like, we call it his panic room. There's a specific cabinet in the kitchen he runs to, and he just opens and slams it behind him whenever he gets spooked by a potential stranger coming to the house. But he always goes in there and he'll cower in there for like a really long time. It's usually just people he knows too, but if he ever thinks it's potentially a stranger, he will do that. And he's usually fine once he sees them, it's just, I don't know, he's terrified, weirdly. Jack, on the other hand, is too nice for his own good. You get that fat ass groomed. Yeah, we have to get Gil to the groomer too. Jack had to go again recently because he's just old, so his fur gets matted because he can't clean himself as well anymore, so we have to get him like regular grooming. So he took priority a little bit over Gil, but Gil needs to get up there too. Yeah, there's like no good tournaments. Okay, wait, here's another Gemini pot. We can go for that next week. You watch your age. Oh, 3 years, 9 months. Oh shit, we're getting there. Okay. Okay, we need to make sure everything is in order. Let's see, April, May, June, and then when is it? Is it June or July? Because if it's June, we're going to be cutting it really close. June, week 4. June, week 4. Okay. I just need to find a cat groomer. He's gonna hate me so much after. We take ours to PetSmart because it's close and convenient, and the person that does them there is pretty cool. She's quite nice and is good with them, but PetSmart, like most big places like that, you know, it's like hit or miss on if you get somebody that's good with them or not. I will say, at least in my experience with ours, it seems like there's kind of a cat specialist. Like, they have like one person that does the cats. So usually they're, you know, better at handling a cat. Whereas, you know, the people that mostly focus on dogs, like, you know, there's always plenty of dogs to groom. Rest, yes. Okay, we're getting to it. Eat cup jelly. And you will be able to go on expeditions. Yes. And this is the week, May, and then June is after. We should be able to do that. You know what? I'm going to make a backup save, probably. Just to be sure. Why did our library filled with books turned into like a mad scientist lab? What is this? Weird. No, we've got some small groomers around us, and the corporate one we have is Petco. Oh yeah, I think all the Petco's closed near us. We used to go there a fair bit. Like a while ago. Okay. You're going to go get yourself frozen. Freeze. Bump. Okay. Revive, or no. We need to shrine. Disc stone. And then I just need to go to like really far down the pages. I think it was that this is not Utopia. I shouldn't have to do this anymore either once we get a steady cash flow. Like, once we get an expedition mon set up, we won't need to worry about it at all, really. Alright, battle. Go win us a Gemini pot. Yep, Milliam gave up. They're all just giving up. That's wonderful. More of that, please. Wow, they all gave... Wow. Amazing. I didn't even have to do a single fight. And I'm just walking home with all the money. Everyone was too scared of that. They should be. You don't want to fight a monster that has nothing to lose. This thing knew it was gonna die today, so it's like, you know, why even bother? I can just go out for blood. No, gee. We never could have seen such a thing coming. Gee. What are we gonna do? It'll cost a lot. No, we should not hold a funeral ceremony. I'm sorry, that seems callous, but... Winner, nothing. She is gone. Okay. So this is probably where I want to save. File, save. Just to make sure this works. Okay. How can I help you? Revive. Wormtick, yes. I might just let you rest like twice in a row. And it's June week 4. And I'm pretty sure you have all the other things taken care of. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, because you need to be slightly older. Because you gotta be 4 years old at least. Okay, so no, never mind. We don't have to worry about it then. Not yet. Now I just have to make sure you live long enough. I might still rest, like, today and give you some stuff just to make, like, see if maybe it'll happen. I'm pretty sure they got the numbers right. And I shouldn't even worry about this, but I'll try just in case it, I don't know, happens early for some weird reason. Maybe there's an update and they, like, changed how it works or something. So, go ahead and rest. Official tournament. Wormtick as well. Okay, yeah. So it did not happen, which is what we expected. We. Cup jelly. Tree we planted is fully grown. I wonder if it'll bud any flowers. Well, I guess it's okay as long as the tree is healthy. That has to be for some kind of event or something. Like, probably an unlock for some kind of monster. Yeah, you can be praised. Let's try to get life to the level 3 tier. This is going to be an expedition machine. Okay, now it's your birthday. So now when we hit June week 4 again, we have a Beaclon. Win mini ratches and raise your honor. Wormtick looks happy. Have this cake. My cute worm baby. Woo. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for Worm. Living their best life. Oh yeah, I saw you post Octopath spoilers earlier, Oodles, and I haven't played Zero yet, but I might sometime, so I didn't look at them. But I'm glad you're still going with it and enjoying it. Oh wait, did I not rest? Because it said you're well, it didn't say you're very well. Enjoying it so much? I'm glad, it's fun. When I played Octopath 2, I still read comments on the YouTube. So I had to deal with people constantly being like, do this, do that, do this. But it was a good time. And it was the first Octopath I ever actually finished. Might be one of my favorites I played. That's fantastic. It's so hard for me to nail down what my favorites would be these days. I feel like currently, probably one of my favorite games that's released this year is Esoteric Ebb. That might be my favorite. It's very good. But, Octopath was the game where... Octopath Traveler 2, at least, was the game where someone, like, hugely spoiled me on a plot point by telling me to go to this very specific area of the game early. Like, they left a comment and also, like, DM'd me on Twitter with it. And then I went there and all the comments were pissed off at them because they were like, they were not supposed to see this yet. Everybody in the comments hated that person. Because I just thought they were like, they just said like, oh, there's cool lore if you go to this area. And it just basically spoiled the entire plot. Because something about, like, that area spawns before you're actually told to go there by the game. Yeah, it was annoying. Still wasn't as bad. Generally, the comments on Octopath were pretty cool. Live Alive was still the worst they've ever been. When I think about how I usually don't read comments that much anymore, except like when I'm specifically feeling up for it, or if it's like the first episode or something, so people probably can't spoil me on anything. I'll read them then, and sometimes like the finales and stuff too. But every single time I think about that and the decision, I'm like, I remember Live Alive, and I'm like, oh yeah. Live Alive was the first time I ever just completely just didn't read them at all. There were some weirdos in there. Some absolute weirdos. That and Tactics Ogre probably had the worst. Uh-oh, Worm is getting very old. My worm baby is getting quite old. I gotta make sure you live long enough. If you somehow died before, like, June, I would be so sad. So I can never show my favorite JRPG series to you. There are some annoying fans. Oh no, you super could. Because I just won't fucking read what they say. What's always shocked me is, out of the playthroughs that I've done, I always expected Deltarune would have, like, probably some of the worst comments. Yeah, you can have the doll. You can have it, it's fine. I always thought Deltarune would have some of the worst comments. The Deltarune comments were incredibly cool and very nice. Like, Deltarune comments, shockingly good. It was a huge surprise to me, considering the reputation that Undertale fans had. But no, they were all very cool. I remember another one of the ones that had like some weirdly rude comments was uh-oh. Maybe we should consider retiring it? Oh god. Fuck. Well, you've hit the year mark. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. We wait until it's June and then bring you back out. So we might raise another Mon really quick. So your loyalty, you are C, D, or E, your D rank. You should have been fed 30 cup jelly. I'm pretty sure you have. Maybe I keep going just a little bit longer just to make sure you've had enough cup jelly. Let's rest again. Because I want to make sure you have 30, because if you don't have 30 cup jelly, we're in for a bad time, basically. I could just bring you out on like the 1st every month. That would be kind of funny. Worm must have been fed 30 cup jelly. June week 4. The worm has 0 fatigue and 7 stress. Yeah, if all the above conditions are satisfied, this will provide a 100% chance it will cocoon into a Beaclon. We are going to town, yes. We are going to put you in the lab. And I should raise someone else for a bit, I guess? We did have Mildew. Who was the Manol that I made from my rabbit. I guess I can raise you for a bit. I guess. I can't think of anything I would rather raise. The Mochi named Prince. Bulma is nearly dying, I think. Let's just raise Mildew. Sure. Come back, my baby. Away to the wrench we go! I'm probably not gonna put too much into raising you. Like, money-wise, I'll probably still use cheap training. But we can at least do something while time is progressing here. You have flattening charge and needle stabs. That's pretty good. Alright, drill. Monster data. Or not that. I have car, cat. Oh, I was like, yeah, I remember you got the car. Cat? Wonderful. Which cat is it? Is it Bookie Wookie, Chicken Nugget? God, I forget the names of the other two. I know there's the mom, who's named like some funny name that I laugh at every single time I hear it. Chessica? Was that it? Like Chess? Ika? Why do I want to say that's it? And then I don't remember the name of the other kitty. But I know you have 4. Domino. Only 3 power. Chicken Nuggy, Baby Boy, Mr. Man, Mr. Dude, Chessica, Bookie Wookie, and Ally Wally. That's the other one. Ally Wally. Yeah. So how good are you at running? I think this is gonna give me like 1 life. 2. Okay. How about endure? This is where you get pounded. Okay, you're best at that. A sale, you say? I can buy 3, sure. Alright, get in there and get pounded. So which kitty do you have now? Is it Chicken Nuggy? Oh wait, I gave you cup jelly, I think. I did not mean to do that. Here you go, you're gonna get some fish. Here, eat well. Oh, it's the cat badge. Oh, I thought you were saying you had a cat. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am fool. I thought you were saying you had a cat on your lap. Like a cat came and graced you with its presence. Okay, no, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Congratulations on the cat badge. Mildew is very well. Can you do a little bit better on this one this time, please? Never mind. Yeah, you gotta get scolded, I'm sorry. I had to share all the names because I won't miss the opportunity to talk about them. I wholeheartedly support this. Always talk to me about your cats. I always love hearing and seeing cats. They are the best. 2 power. I know you're still growing up, but jeez. Maybe I should just have you just focus on endure. Oh, you failed. Well, that's a scolding. Bad rock. You've been a really bad rock. Can't even take a pounding from 6 different directions. What kind of rock are you? Oh my. I mean, it's, you know, it's in the game, you know? EA Sports. Get pounded from 6 different directions. EA Sports. Get pounded from 6 different directions. Gotta keep an eye on the schedule. Mods quote it. Where the fuck is mods to add quote? you have no power here. Well, technically Oodles has power, but nobody else does. Well, I think Hemlock has power. And Leafy. Actually, Rexby was here earlier too. Owie. Mildew is not in great shape. Mildew just got gangbanged. Nope. Cup jelly. I'm still on that, but no, it's not what we need. God, time goes by really quickly. You have to be careful in this. I'm doing a panic save just in case I get distracted and mess this up because I know how my brain works. So we're gonna hit a quick save here. There we go. Wait, why am I having you study? Oh my god, this rock doesn't need to study? Yeah, you got 1 intelligence out of that. No, that was a waste. Whoops. Bam. Bang. Okay, you survived it that time. Oh, it's not 6 different directions. It is only 3. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought there were 6. It's actually just 3. It's actually just 3. So not that bad. There's room for more in there. Maybe that's what the upgraded level of that one is. More pounding. Mildew is very well. I think this is the Gemini thing again. Yep, Gemini pot at the end of the month. And then it's going to be June. So, actually, I'm going to file save again here. At the start of... You know what? Why not have multiple options, just to be safe? Okay. So we are going to Domino. I just realized we're not going to have bugs to provide us with a good bug name for Beaclon. Oh god. Yeah, you're gonna get scolded, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just name it Bugs. Nap time. God. I wish I could rest an entire week. I feel like I've said that before, but holy shit, could you imagine if you could just sleep for a week? Oftentimes I want to sleep for many years, so... a week would be good. You know? Imagine how nice it would be to wake up after that. Just want to sleep without setting an alarm. Yeah, that's nice too. If I don't set an alarm though, I will sit there and sleep forever though. I mean, I set an alarm today and I still sat there and slept for a while. Depends on how I feel though. But you have to get the kids up and everything, so that makes sense. I'm honestly pretty lucky with my work shift though, since I don't go in until like noon right now. So I do get to sleep in a fair bit, which is usually why I stay up so late. Yeah, I like it. I'm definitely a night owl, and you know, my sleep therapist has mentioned this as well. Like, it's very nice that I got this work shift, because my boss was basically just like, well, we need somebody in at these times, we don't have anybody, and I was like, I mean, I can come in until noon and work until like 9. And he was like, really? You don't mind? I was like, yeah. And then that's been my work shift for like years. So it just kind of worked out. The only thing that sucks is when daylight saving time happens, it like changes weirdly. Silly succubus lady. Your wiles have no effect on A. A lives for a single week. A doesn't have time to think about lust and boning. Well, I guess there's plenty of things that only live for a week, and that's kind of all they think about, but still. But yeah, I wouldn't trade my current shift. It's fine. The only thing that sucks is when I have to work like on weekends and stuff, which is awful and I hate, and yeah. No one should have to work on, like, do extra shifts on the weekend unless they're getting overtime for it. Which is why every single time they try to make me do shifts on the weekend, for the most part, I'm like, fuck off. They're like, but think of the company, and I'm like, yeah, I am. That's why I said fuck off. Got better things to do than make sure that the shareholders are having their full value. Yes, it's very sad. We are not having a funeral, I'm sorry. No. The music is so, like, crazy. It sounds like I'm fighting, like, a end-of-disc final boss. In, like, a JRPG. Oh, I'm so sad. Wait, what happened? Why are you sad? Revive. Get in here, Wormtick. Branch. Wormtick. Oh, Suezo died. I could never have guessed. Yeah, no, it shocked everyone, I think. For some reason, when you said you were sad, the first thought that immediately came to my head was you got the Fat Cat badge on Twitch, but then you realized, oh, but if I put the Fat Cat on, I can't have Chikorita anymore. I don't know why that's where my brain went. But I was like, oh, that's probably what it is, actually. You know what? I'm giving you another mint leaf. You know what? We don't need to do that. Actually, no. We're gonna give you another mint leaf. It's like nothing. I just need it because, yeah. Sometimes you gotta collect. Okay. Moment of truth, I think. Moment of truth, I think. I think when we wake up tomorrow, we might have a cocoon. What? Oh shit! It's happening! Holy shit, that's a big cocoon. What? This is... Massacre. I see. So this is Cocoon of Worm. Are they gonna take it away like they took away the Hololive stuff? I still don't know what happened with that. Worm will make a cocoon and sometimes become a different monster. I remember reading that. Got to report this to Master Pabs. Is this it, Master? This is a cocoon of worm. It's also my first time to see the actual one. There aren't any worm around here. And I saw this through the reference of Fimba. I'm surprised as you are. Amazing how the cocoon creates this big cocoon overnight. Or how the worm. Look, it's moving! I mean, it's already hatching? Wow, that was fast. Now it stopped. Oh, Ag! Look at my baby! This is... What is this monster? I don't know, I've never seen this either. I never heard this kind pops out. A new species? I guess, they have to be reported to IMA. I'll head to Ima. Take care of this monster. Yes, master. Yeah, now I can get any kind. Oodle's voice? Wood. Sometimes she does the woods really quiet, hoping no one can hear. Like, I've caught it in a few streams. She'll be very quiet for a few seconds and she'll just be like, wood. And then just keep talking. Like, you know. This is never expected. We got to take good care of it. Hey, the official tournament's happening this week. Wormtic seems to be in good shape. You have mail. Thank you. Who's it from? Look at how big and rotund. Look at this. Also, the way you're holding your arms, it looks like you're about to Dempsey roll somebody. Oh my god, flew away? Holy shit. Oh my god, so cool. Look at you. Look at that, and look at the little other arms too. Look at the little other arms too. You know? It's great. All the arms. So if I look at your data, monster data, monster. Yeah, obviously you keep your stats from when you were a Wormtic. But now I can get anything. Likes me. Dislikes meat. Punch and Horn Strike. I mean, we're going to, let you rest, probably. It's really a Bugs Bug, vegetarian and all? Exactly. So, unfortunately, you're not strong enough to, Which food? You can have a fish now. Here, eat well. Now I will love to see what other kinds there are. You have mail. Do you remember when we planted the tree? It's 5 meters high? I wonder if it'll grow bigger. Let's go check it out. Wormtic is very well. Well, I thought we were gonna go check out the tree. Hey. I think plain is best, but they're all... This is the ghost unlock? Oh, now we can get ghosts? Oh, neat. Like I said, I wanted to get Zilla, but Zilla's a pain in the ass. Like, you have to unlock... Oh, because so many monsters died? Oh! Wait, the tree? I had the tree planted and got the seed for it way earlier before when I had, like, no monsters die. Did the monsters dying speed it up? Did they fertilize the tree? Oh my god. Are the Suezo I've been burying fertilizing the tree? That would be nuts. If you actually have to wait for monsters to die and that's what makes it grow. Maybe I'll enter you in this cup down here. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, wow. Its back texture is glitching like crazy. Did you see that? That thing's back texture was weird. Yes, it's an unlock? Oh, cool. I didn't even think I would be able to get ghosts. For mock, though? What the hell is a mock? Oh, shit. Because of the deaths. Oh, okay, yeah. Praise it? Yeah, you can have a praise. Well, that's super cool. I'm excited about that. I love the happy little jumps it does. The, to unlock Zilla, when I looked at it, you have to, like... You have to unlock 2 other monsters. Undyne and something else. And then you have to go to a very specific expedition or not expedition, but errantry at a very specific time. And you have to get lucky and fight a Zilla there. And then you get an item that if you fuse 2 monsters with that item, you get a Zilla. It's work. So, let's do our best and be victorious. Alright, we are probably not winning this. I mean, we have a lot of HP, but that's kind of it. It's either one more death or just wait a bit longer. That would make sense. Wait, can I just win because they're all going to give up? Because Wormtick's stats are busted? I just want to see you in combat a little bit. Jesus Christ, like... Incredibly smart beetle. But it does not use its mind for violence. Horn Strike, we gotta. Good dodge. I might just have enough HP that, like, they're not, I'm going to win just because they can't get my HP to an acceptable percentage. I'd be down to use a ghost. When I saw them, they looked kind of interesting. I'm very happy with my Beaclon, though. No, I don't think we need to give Wormtick advice. Wormtick's just gonna murder this thing by catching, like, 1 hit. Yeah, we still have a 50% chance to hit, so... If you ever hit... You realize you have to swing to win, right? I thought you had, like, 700 intelligence. Like, why are you backing up? There you go. Okay, now we win. Wormtick cares not for your kissing. Bam, bam. Wormtick won! What would be ideal is if Wormtick got to the rank where they can do expeditions, which might be C? I don't think so, though. Congratulations. Yeah, you can have some praise. I want potato. No. Wormtick, you can't eat potato. Potato is terrible for you in this game. Other things, maybe. Here, no. So who is it? Is this the quasi-residence? Have a nice day. Yay, it's an invitation for 2 continent meet. We must have Wormtick at best form by end of this month. Not to let it get injured. Wormtick seems well. Alright. Run. You need to do some of this. If we have any hopes of winning any of the tournaments, we just need to get your damage up. Oh, you only got 1. Oh, this is not working. This is not working. You're probably close to dying, honestly. If I'm going to be legitimate. You're probably about to die. Still makes us nervous. Let's do it. Wormtick is very well. It's a D rank? Honestly, I can probably win a D rank competition 5v5. I think I lost this last time, but sure. The representatives, yeah. Emafimba meets. Wonder what kind of monster they're entering. Let's get victory. Uh-huh. I'm against, Tommy. Good luck, everyone. Holly. Hi, Colt and Quasi. It was good fighting with you. You got the match last time, but this time we'll get you. Monster is also in good condition. I have bad news for you. I have extremely bad news for you. Yeah, I mean, like, my health is just stupid. So as long as I can hit you once, like, we are good. Yeah, okay, that's all I needed, probably. Alright, and we got a second one, just a third one, a fourth one. Alright, I win. Have fun. Have fun, nerd. I'll just stand back here. Owie. Okay, that actually hurt a little bit. Don't hit me while you're in hurry, please. That's gonna hurt, I think. No, okay, we're good. Yeah, health. Great job, Wormtick. I think we win. Quan. Wow, the worm won. Oh, the winner. We lost the battle. Wait, I won mine, though. Okay, no. Daphiel has our back. Alright, now the tournament is over. Allow me to announce the result. The winner is Ema! The winner is Ema. Defeated Fimba and got a victory. Wait, I won, though. Damn it. My team let me down. I actually thought it was a tie. Wait, am I Ema or Fimba? No, no, yeah, no. I am IMA. Like, yeah, that's my team. I was getting them mixed up. Fimba's the last one. Great tournament, because not only did we win, but the Ema also won. Quasi, I think Wormtick has learned a lesson. Yeah. I want potato. No, you're not eating potato. God, that was a wild scream that you just did. We have $18,000 reduce. Wormtick seems tired. Rest. Rest again. I need to look up and see what is when do expeditions show up? Expedition maps. I think I need the beginner's guide because I'm pretty sure expeditions show up at certain times. Basics? Oh. Okay, so it's different than it was in the first game. So it needs to be June week 1. I need to have 140 or more life, and my monster fame needs to be 40 or higher. Which, this monster has won like nothing. Yeah, it has 11 fame. So, that's not happening. I wonder if we just fuse this with something else. Honestly. Like maybe I just go put you in the lab. And we use you at a later point for something. Now we just need to decide what other kind of monster we want to raise. Do we want to do another Beaclon or what? Let's look a wee bit here. Let me do this. One second. do you feel like raising? It's like, it feels like due to the nature of the game, we kind of really need to get into the expeditions. It is very hard though. If I don't have a monster that scales well with int. So I feel like I would want something that's powerful. Like, has pretty good power and life, because we do need power for expeditions as well. But I want to get its intelligence to at least like 600 to make getting items easier. So preferably something with like pretty good int gain, high life, high power. I could do a plant. I don't think plant has good power gain though, because you do need power to get past certain obstacles. Let me look at Beaclon. So Beaclon's defaults are high life, high power, incredibly low intelligence, and B defense. Now, if I make that, oh my god, Beaclon Hinger looks wild. That's crazy. That looks nuts. That thing would be pretty interesting. That's not bad actually. It looks crazy, but Tiger might be int and POW, but not HP. I can look into trying to make a tiger. I did find one that would kind of work for what I was just talking about. Tiger is high skill, actually. B int A skill. What is that one? A skill. That just looks too cursed for me to want to use. Yeah, I don't think Tiger is what I need. Tiger doesn't super work. Let's see. Is there you? Golly. The problem is I don't think I can get the Beaclon I was looking at. That would maybe be what I need here. Azum Gali is interesting. Because it's basically C's all around except for a B in skill, so it's kind of like a Mochi. Ape is incredibly stupid. Baku is as well, but Baku has monstrous life gain. Oh god, that looks horrible. That also looks weird. What the fuck? Oh, there's some weird ones on here. What the hell? Yeah, there's some really weird ones on here. Try using worms, mochis, gels, color Pandoras. Color Pandora Pixie especially is pretty great, if somewhat awful to look at. Yeah, I do have a gel, I think, that, we had generated before. Revive. Life int and lifespan are the primary things. POW is convenience. Yeah, that's what I looked at earlier. Skill is needed for a specific unlock. Yeah, Swayza plant, int-based worms along with mocks or phoenixes once you unlock them are good. Yeah. So this worm gel that I made was pretty good. It is B life gain, C power, C int, C skill. So it's kind of just all around pretty good. I haven't raised a Mochi yet though. Yeah, and they're pretty good at just kind of everything, honestly. That looks disturbing. What the hell? Tiger... No, that one's bad. Kato. That looks weird. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of them just give like skill and stuff. Whichever ones give me a B int gain would be amazing. That's horrible to look at though. And lifespan is really good too. Let me try looking at the gels again. B int, C life. B, C, 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 B. That's disturbing. That looks metal, but it's not really what I need. Just like a Dark Souls enemy, Jesus. That one's not bad. And what was the worm one? Yeah, I might just use the worm one that I already have. Unless there's one that I think I like just a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I think the worm gel is probably my best bet. Okay, let's just go with this one. There might be one I can summon with better stats, though. Lifespan is not high, I will say. Slightly higher with this. And just a basic gel is... Ooh, wait, what is this? Oh my god. Oh, it just starts with garbage stats, though. Never mind. That one's not great. This one has a higher lifespan and starts slightly better, though. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Okay, so... I might just be going for like a basic gel, actually, rather than the worm one that I have. Let me see. Yeah. It gets like a lot of extra life if I go this way. So yeah, we'll just get a gel. So let's go to the shrine. I want to generate one from a disc stone. And the disc stone is that. They have like some really weird ones that have like crazy extra lifespan and come with extra text, but their stats all start at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. which is very weird. I'm actually pretty cool with this because, I kind of like the look of just basic gel. I think it looks kind of cool with the blue. Unfortunately, the only shitty part with this one is its best stat training is defense, which is the one that I kind of care about the least. Funny looking monster. I do want to take this one to the ranch. What do we want to name you? What's a good name for a gel? Could just name you Goop. 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 Goopy. I kind of just like Goop. Goop. His name is Goop. That's what it is. Is Goop. Okay. Now... My god, you're a helicopter? What the hell? I can just do that? What the fuck? You gotta warn me before you do something like that. Jesus. Just casually turn into a helicopter. This monster also came with a, special ability, which, I believe is the copter that we just saw. Yep, there it is, Gelcopter. What the hell-y? That's what I'm saying. A chance to hit an S force? What the fuck? It costs 50 guts, but if you hit with that thing, that enemy is dead. Oh god. Okay. Well, get studying. Did you just fall asleep? You cheated! Goop cheated. Yeah, you gotta get scolded for that. Goop seems to be in good shape. Goop is not. Also, Oodles, what do we think? What do we think? What is this thing like? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Guides, Monster Rancher, Monster Rancher 2. Monster data. Okay, gel. So what foods does it like? Doesn't say. Wood? Hey, there we go. Do you think this is like carnivorous to them, or they would like cup jelly? I don't know. I'm just gonna see what food it says you like. I get where you're coming from, Oodles. I mean, it can turn into anything. So, you know. Look at that. Look at that. This is why I love gels. They're just so funny seeing all the different forms they'll turn into. Now it's a Slinky. I love them. They're just doofy little fools. It likes to play. It dislikes meat. Okay, well, you're probably just going to be getting fish. Study. Only 2 ints? That's not good right now. We're mostly focusing on life and that, though. You're gonna have to get scolded. I'm sorry, friend. Study. Failure? Yeah, you're gonna have to be scolded. I'm sorry. I'll give you a mint leaf so you don't get super depressed, though. I love how it eats. It's so cute. I talk to you after stream? Yeah, for sure. You can always message me. Oftentimes people are surprised at the times I respond. I know for a fact Raxby has messaged me before and been like, wow, I'm surprised you're awake. Success! Study. Where? Okay, we're getting out of the baby phase. I think Gel will probably do pretty good in the tournament as well. This was always the one I wanted to learn how to get the most as a child. I loved gels when I was a kid. I always wanted to use them, and I couldn't unlock them in most games. Oh, more drugs. Great. Here we go. Yeah, I just always liked them. I liked their blue color and everything, and how they could, like, turn into anything. And how they're effectively a slime, but slimes in a lot of games don't like, show up as, like, vaguely humanoid. But Gel, for some reason, like, likes to show up as kind of a person. And just all the different forms it could turn into. I was enamored with it as a child. I would always see them when I was fighting in tournaments and stuff and be like, oh, I want one. Who is it? Except those slimes? Oh, like what? The hentai game slimes? those kinds? Or just lewd art slimes. You have to be that specific, but yeah, slime girls. I mean, hey, you know? We can be specific. We can be specific. Just to make sure no one gets confused. You cheated, I saw that. Slime girls are good too. I don't think I've mentioned it here. I know I've mentioned it to Morgan, but Esoteric Ebb awakened a new thing that I love in me. And I'm like, I've thought about somehow working it into my design. But without giving too much away about Esoteric Ebb, there's a specific kind of fantasy creature that you meet and can get as a familiar, and they do something really, really interesting and cool with it. And I'm like, oh my god, I love this so much. I love it so much. It is the character I would want to protect more than anything. And they have an adorable name. I need to catch up. It's a fun playthrough. I slowed down a little bit on it, as we kept going. But can't wait to play and then watch. It's super good. Like, probably my goatee. I know we're early, but there's very few other games I've sat down for and just been excited to play every single time. So and I would always get so absorbed in things. Also, I got to flirt with hot people, so, you know. Big ups there, too. Video games letting me do things like flirt when I can't in real life at all. Oftentimes I can't in game either, but it's still funny. Come, my goopy baby. We must raise you to be strong. Mouse has also been very fun too. It's been a I think Cultic was the last boomer shooter that I played. So it's been fun to play another one. And then Death Howl has just been like crazy difficult sometimes. Ugh. Should I enter you in a battle? We can. You can probably murder. You can probably murder. Let's endure a little. It's a boomer shooter? Yeah. That was one of the reasons I was interested in it, because it has that kind of art, but yeah, it's a boomer shooter. Ooh, defense +1. Is that because it's your... Have I actually never even done the type of training that my monster is just best at? I never have. I never have actually, because the stats I was going on various monsters wasn't their favorite training. So because this is your favorite training, you just get a +1 every single time I have you train defense. Which is pretty great. Yeah, you can have a bit of praise. But yeah, it's a fun boomer shooter too. It has some cool things in it, like you unlock new abilities and stuff, and it allows you to do different things in the environment, and you can like return to old areas and stuff. So it's a good time. It scratches all of my itches. Which food? Fish? Have fish. Goop as well. I should be giving you the tablets, actually. I do have the money for that now. So maybe I should mix some tablets in here and there. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't do the tournament. Whoops. Eh, it's fine. We can just do the next one. I'm probably just going to try and use that helicopter attack when, like, ever I get the opportunity to. It'll really suck if I miss it, but if I can use it, things will just insta-die. I'm sorry, bud. You gotta be scolded. I'm so sorry. Let's give you a mint leaf, because I have been bullying you a little bit. I need like a masochist monster that actually enjoys when I scold them. That's what I need. That would be optimal for training. Unless it makes it where they can't focus on their training. Oh wait, tablet. I said I was gonna do that. Eat well! Errantry is normally expensive. Oh, Goop seems tired. Whoops. Here, you can have another mint leaf. I wish they, like, straight up told you the, stats. Like, I could look at the meters sometimes. I want to say they do that in 4. I don't remember if they do in 3 or not. Amount of strength you need is small. Yeah, 350, I believe it says. And it's not even required, especially since the strength things, they come back. The intelligence ones stay gone permanently. I do need more. What are you going to do? I would like more mint leaf, Grandmama. Oop. I'm probably just gonna let you rest, even though you've rested a lot this week, just because I want to get things back on the correct cycle. You're back to fish. It's the official tournament? We're gonna send Goop to fight, don't you worry. Go study, Goop. I'm mostly focusing on int right now because we're not in our prime yet. So I don't think it would be super worthwhile. Like, I'll throw one domino in, but yeah, doing power right now is inefficient. We got to get into our prime, and then we'll be getting crazy numbers for power. Well, not crazy numbers, but better numbers. Alright, Goop seems to be in good shape. Let's go do the official Cup E. People are going to be so surprised when I just turn into a helicopter and start blasting. Alright, Lontar. Alright, 129 life. I'm pretty sure I've got you here. Helicopter! That is amazing. It costs 50, but my god, if it lands. Holy shit, swing! Dude, friend! Oh my god. I was hammering that button and nothing was happening. Get out of here. Eh. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely one-hit something with that helicopter, for sure. Maybe not Lontar, but I might be able to one-hit Nats here. Yeah, Nats has 57 HP. Watch this shit. I'm sorry, your bunny rabbit was killed by a helicopter, a jello helicopter. Absolutely deleted. Send them home in a stretcher. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I need to get my skill up a little bit to be spamming that like constantly. Oh, 70% chance to hit and you missed. Okay, that time you hit. I want to try my copter again. 50%. Got it. All right, now we win. Now we win. Sent home in a casket. Yeah, filled with bullet holes too. Just riddled. I mean, I don't. To be fair to most of the monster trainers here, I don't think they really expected to have to deal with an AC-130 in combat. Okay, got you. You slapped me one. I will lose though if like I keep missing and stuff. Like I kind of have to hit with this. I think I'm just gonna go for it and hope that I succeed. How is that as far as you went? Oh my god, can I get a move, please? Hell yeah. That last second helicopter. Oh my god, it's amazing. Just clutched it out. Apparently Leon here is the one that's really been destroying people though. Okay. I gotta go for it. Okay, well. Sorry, sending rabbits and dogs home. Okay. Yeah, Goop, pretty strong. Goop is, pretty good. 20 fame off of that? My god. See, look. Congratulations. I think Goop did a great job. Yeah, you get a little bit of praise. That's fine. Fish. Hemlock, if you can, could you do me a favor really quick and look up... Oh, hey, the tree. Oh, that's as big as it was last year. I wonder if this is as big as this kind of tree gets. It seems to have stopped growing, but it looks really healthy. Oh, okay. Apparently the tree stopped growing. Could you look up what kind of food Gel likes? Because, I do not know. And I don't remember where exactly you look at it. I tried looking at just the monster data for Gel, and I didn't see it there, but I might have missed it. I think it would be very funny if it liked cup jelly. Goop as well. Just keep resting. Get your naps in. Don't let anybody tell you you can't eat. Always eat. I win. It just said it disliked meat. I'm gonna give it a tablet again for now because that's like the best food you can give them no matter what. And I have the money. Goop as well. I like how it turns into a star when it does well with studying. Very adorable. Oh wait, why did I do this? I probably shouldn't have. Not until we're in our prime. Yeah, that's just 2. Okay. Run, though. We do need more life. Okay, that's fine. We rest now. You can have another tablet. Official tournament. We're not winning that. Nah, we're not sending Goop. Goop doesn't need to go. I'm just gonna let you... You know what? No. Let's buy some nut oil. Thank you. And just give you that. That way we'll kind of reset things. Alright. Now... Let's get a little bit of Endure in. So you can really take some hits. Yeah, I do like the +1 on there. That is super nice. You want the usual preferences, according to the main guide? Yeah. Only Worm needed jelly for Beaclon. So no one else likes cup jelly? Wild. So I guess you really need to raise a worm if you want to unlock the weird duck. Because that's how you get the little thingy. Yeah, happy birthday. Goop seems to be happy. But yeah, whatever food preference Gel has. No, Goop is not in good shape. How dare you lie? Fish. There's a guide on raising expedition monsters. I did see that, yeah. I didn't bother looking into it because I was like, I have the general gist of what to do. So I was like, I don't need to follow a guide. But, yeah, I saw it was there. I think I looked at it maybe once. But I basically just picked up the small things from it and that was kind of it. The problem is like so many of these are just such time sinks. Fish or cup jelly for cheap foods. Okay, cool. So yeah, fish is good then. We can just do that. And I can give you tablets sometimes as long as I have the money. Because yeah, I'm still gonna do cheap training for this because I don't expect this gel to like, you know, go to like S rank or anything. Fish. Get in there and study some more. Ooh, great. Nice. Yeah, you can get some praise. I'm too soft on you, though, so I do have to be hard on you sometime soon. Launch. I am sort of interested in that Kaiju Monster Rancher game. As if at some point I decide to like play all of them, that would be pretty fun. Because that's the newest one. And I saw Tom Fox play a little bit of it. But I would want to replay all of the other ones before I did that. I wish they would release like another collection like this, but I don't know if there was enough interest in the franchise for them to do it, unfortunately. Which really sucks. Because this is definitely like one of the series I have the most nostalgia for. And a remake like collection like this, except for 3 and 4... Or even if you remade 3 and remade 4 and sold them separately, like, I would be so incredibly happy about that. My god. I have so many fond memories of 3 and 4. 4 was probably the one I spent the most time with, though. I think my 3 started having a disc read error, and I couldn't find another copy at, like, GameStop or anything. Look at this. Goop is very well. Let's keep going with the Endure. Get that defense up. I don't want anyone to be able to hit me. Or do a lot of damage if they do hit me. But with me upgrading life and defense, I think them used in tandem will be very good. Sprint. Should probably start doing the intelligence a little bit more. Ooh, this is a good opportunity to up your form, though. It seems sorry, you better be. Gotta bring that soft down. Which food? Fish. Could you win a D-rank tournament? No, I don't think you could. No. We need to get your skill up. And probably your life and stuff more too. Let's work on your skills some more now. Success! Oh my god, wait, 10? Jeez, are we in Prime now? Is that what's happening? We haven't gotten the notification from Colt, but... Are you just better at skill than I thought you were? Because you weren't getting those numbers on, like, intelligence and stuff, I didn't think. Well, definitely not if you fail. Or cheat, rather. Go take a nap. I'll give you cup jelly. I think it's like a slight increase. Oh, a diamond mark. Yeah. But like 50 gold, you probably get like 1 extra stress reduction or something like that. Okay, you are pretty good at skill. Let me just focus on skill a bunch. Because if I can guarantee hitting with the helicopter a little bit more, we'll be able to just obliterate a lot of challenges and stuff. Yeah. Or the battles, not the challenges. Why did I say challenges? Iron Shoe is expensive. Yeah, we know. I am well aware. Ooh. Sick. Yeah, you can get praised for that because it'll increase your form. I'm unfortunately soft on you again now because of that, but... Okay, back to life. We got you to 200 skill, so it's probably pretty good. And we may still want to focus on skill, though, at least until Colt says we're in Prime, just because, like, skill and defense, I think. Even though they're not the things used for expeditions, it would still probably be helpful to have. Because I still need to get you to the rank where you can win some of the tournaments and stuff anyway. Ooh, bargains. I needed those. I will take mint leaf and train. Study. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. You're going to rest then. I made you tired. You're gonna train, study, and then you'll rest this week. Okay, 9 int. That's what we need to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Goop is very, very well. And you will continue studying. Oh, I did pass May. I should have tried to do the thing while May was here. Seven that time. Do a run. What do you get from that? I think you're C on life. Yeah, not as good. So we should wait a little bit longer on that. So I can just have you focus on studying and skill and defense right now. Which defense seems like it's the most efficient to raise a crazy amount of, but I also have to keep in mind that you don't really need it for expeditions. But studying, yes. And this will just mean you'll kill everything with the helicopter when you hit with it. So the next D rank tournament that comes around, I can probably enter you in and you'll win. Eight. Honestly, with the amount of Gemini pots I have right now, we might even not need to be doing those like every week like I have been, but it's fine. There we go. We're at 300 intelligence. That is the EMA official cup. So we do... Let's do a shoot. Nice. And you can get praised. Today's the birthday of Goop. You're 2 years old. Happy birthday, Goop. Win many matches and raise your rank. Yeah. Did you like that? Good. Goop seems to be happy. Keep up the good work. Goop as well. Okay, we need to rest because the tournament is next week. Hey, it's the official tournament. Alright, battle. Battle. Here we are. Those snake mouths, or whatever mouths they are, they look like snake mouths in this arena. I guess they have too many teeth to be snake mouths. But they remind me of the snake in Sonic Adventure. Palmer. Ow. Ow. Can you use the ability, please? I've pressed B on that like twice. Thank you. Oh my god, I just one-hit a plant. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I think, call me crazy, I think we'll be okay. I don't know why Baku's portrait art has to look so cursed like that. Like, why? Who approved that? I'm just one-hitting everything. Starting off with this helicopter was crazy. It's me, but in a different form. God, I'm getting really lucky on these hit rolls. That was 3 insta-hits in a row. I'm probably not even gonna hit the, Pixie with it, because there's probably not gonna be much of a point. You're probably going to dodge it. Yeah. And now I'm, like, completely out of stuff. Ow. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna have to hit you now with it. Unless I want to lose. Nope, you dodged it twice. Okay, well now I've got to go for the other things. Never mind, I might just have to go for that again. Never mind, I can't. Okay, it looks like the Pixie actually beat me. Yeah. I did lose to the Pixie because I missed twice, got a bad roll. But she shouldn't be an issue. And I think I can beat Sleep Bomb. What the fuck are you talking about? That thing the size of an elephant dodged a A helicopter strike. Okay, that time we hit. Ow. Alright, we're good. Yeah, so it's just the pixie that beat me, mostly just because I couldn't hit the damn thing. But we're good. It also kept draining my guts, so that wasn't ideal. Ooh, 40 fame. I can start going on expeditions once I get the stats. Oh, I didn't mean to praise it, actually. You want cup jelly? Sure, take one. I should have told you no, because I'm already spoiling you, but... you're getting fish now, though. Goop seems well. Go ahead and rest. Okay. Probably shoot some more. Still gotta work on those stats. I'll get you to like 250 skill. But we saw a marked increase in your ability to hit things just from that little bit of skill you got, so... Yeah, there we go. 250. Take your mint leaf and rest. And I guess I'll probably end here. Because, if I keep going, I'll get caught up and do all of the things. But we have, we unlocked a bunch. You know, we did a lot of good stuff, I think. Let me save over that. There we go. Alright. I guess I'm done for today. I'll probably play something different tomorrow. I don't know what, but we'll see. We'll see. I may be back with this. Maybe I'll play Tomodachi tomorrow. I don't really know. But yeah. Have a good time zone. Bye bye.